One eternity later.
We're going to be broadcasting, as usual, out of Texas. I'm a convicted felon in Texas, but our guest is in Hawaii. So we've got, make sure this sound is good. Good, audio is great. Excellent. So we have a special guest in the studio today. I'm going to make one announcement, and that announcement is I'm the same person today that I was 32 years ago as a 17-year-old. We are already selling tickets, multiple tickets daily for the Houston meetup on December 7th, where I'm going to be doing my very first Ophis presentation. I'm going to sleep right now. And I'm going to be taking information from the participants and giving back actionable data, showing on the screen. Yeah, guys, this is amazing. It's
2 very boring minutes later.
So no system is ever going to be perfect, but that's basically my only announcement. We're still selling those tickets. I know we will be sold out long before. Ordinarily, we take cash at the door. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. They're very strict on capacity there. So
thanks for the money, dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are.
The reason this is an Archaix presentation is because my very first video 4.5 years ago, I told you this is nothing but a money grab. That's all this is. Hoping they sucker enough people in, and they will, because by and large, the collective are dumb. What the elite are doing. I told you what their agenda was and how important it is to them. They've only got less than 16 years left to prepare, and these preparations are necessary. I'm not a prepper, but I do have my toys.
Phoenix Protocol, what would you say the odds are that he's realistically getting pegged?
Man, I don't know if I should say this. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Apparently someone came to me and somehow found out, I think it was even on your channel, but somebody else told me this, that he actually does like it. I don't know. You ever heard about your prostate being milked? Apparently he's into that. So he's getting pegged for sure.
And while all this chaos is going around on the surface, they're bedding down and they're securing all those areas. They're getting the mineral rights. They're doing the things that they need to do to strip mine different areas to get ready. Archaix isn't about doomsaying. It's not. Most of those underground facilities have already been finished. There are many people living in them now. So, but that's not the subject matter of this video. Hawaii is. And tangential topics, but it is an Archaix concept. This ties beautifully in with the Phoenix phenomenon research. So, without further ado, Michelle Melendez is waiting in Hawaii, and she's just wondering when I'm going to click her in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Hey, aloha everyone. I love what you.
I also drink my coffee with whiskey bourbon.
Jason, because you're so right. I mean, there's a lot of us here.
Shut up, bitch!
And we're going to be talking about Great Maui Land Grab. It's my book that I wrote, Great Maui Land Grab.
It's bourbon coffee.
What caused the Maui fire and is your home next? And you can get it at greatmauilandgrabbook.com.
No thanks.
But Jason, much mahalo for having me on today.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you now, I have a lot of books. I have a lot of books.
I got your book.
Yeah, I do not have that book, so I'm gonna need to invest in that one. That's easy. I'll get it off Amazon. He was a liar. He was a womanizer. But I have not ordered your book, so I need to get that.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you a copy for sure.
That was awkward.
But yeah, today what I'd like to talk about is the comparison. I have a whole presentation slideshow comparing Asheville to Maui. And what's going down there is very, very similar. So should I just get started with the slideshow?
Absolutely. Hey, let's go. Say that's the way I like it. Let's get that data. The trolls already know, man, we X them out. So they get clever and they donate $1 or so they can say something stupid. And it's important to understand what's happening. It's called being baited.
Let's see. So let's go to, I'll do a share screen then.
Okay. Are you familiar with StreamYard?
I have done StreamYard. I haven't done an enter screen. I haven't done the there it is. I haven't done a slideshow with this. Okay. Can you guys see my?
No. When you're doing things correctly on your end, I'm gonna see a little window and I'll click it in. So you need to present on the bottom.
Okay, clicking on that.
And then you want to share screen.
Share screen.
Then go up and share entire screen.
Share easiest 2 minutes. Share screen where it's screen sharing is easiest with 2 monitors. Oh, I don't have 2 monitors, but
You
share
don't have
screen.
to read all that.
Click on
You
that.
just all you
Window.
do is click on to share.
Got
share.
it. Got it.
Share entire screen. There it is, right there. We got it.
All right.
You and I are still. Everybody can still see you and I. We're on the side.
No shit.
Okay. Can you see my presentation now?
No, we see your desktop. You're gonna have to pull your whole window down to show your desktop. Because you're sharing entire screen, you need.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you need to minimize.
How's that? Okay. All right, guys, I'll get it figured out.
A few minutes later.
Yeah, that's not it either.
Stop sharing, hide. Okay. Oh, this is a really good one too. Let's see here. Stop screen. Stop screen. No, I don't want to stop screen. So I want to minimize that.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So I minimized it.
So do you have video clips?
I have a whole slideshow presentation on my desktop.
Right.
So I'm
Okay,
trying to share
when
screen.
that's a harder one. That's a harder one. In order to share,
Many minutes later.
if they're not Google Slides, because they're going to make you put them into Google Slides. If they're not Google Slides, then you share. Then you show you blow the slides up on your desktop. Then you share your desktop, and the only way we can see it is if you pull the screen down, get it out of the way so we can see your desktop.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here. So I'm pulling you guys down. Share. I'm going to share there. And now I'm pulling you guys down. Can you see it now?
We see the same thing we saw before.
Ah! Okay,
Yeah.
share your show.
Much later.
Sorry, everybody. Present. Stop screen. All right. Let's see here.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Video file. No.
Coffee is delicious. I like coffee more than bourbon, but sometimes I get a little creative. I create a little informed feeling called coffee bourbon. I'll tell you about it sometime.
All right. Well, I really want to show this. Share screen. We'll try one more time. Window. StreamYard. Keynote. That's the one I want. I'm just going to do entire screen, though, because I hear what you're saying.
I was fed up.
So it's entire screen, and then is it there?
No, we don't see anything.
You're a dumbass.
Because I'm minimizing it, everything. Oh, okay.
How many images?
Well, let me just talk.
How many images do you have?
I have a lot. I have a lot. I have
we should have been
16 on this one, and the other one has and then the Maui land grab has a lot as well. But I don't understand because I'm sharing the screen, share screen, and I'm actually more savvy than this.
Look, absolutely obvious you're a liar.
So let me try
That's
this
not gonna work
one
either.
more time. That's not going to work. Entire screen. Okay, so you guys are seeing my entire screen, right? I can't believe it. Share
You got to
screen.
present. You got to push the present key.
Yep, I got that. And then I'm doing entire screen, and then I click share. And Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen to fix systems. All right. Okay, I think I got it, you guys.
What? Like, huh?
If already checked, click. So I think I need to go to the systems preferences to unlock. Google Chrome preferences system lock. So let me just try that because this presentation is So, I've been spending 3 days on it to get it to you guys.
One nap later.
Present slides. So, yeah, if you don't have slides loaded like on the Google Slides, you can't use the slide feature or the extra camera feature. But the video file feature works fantastic if you have video clips. Now,
I have a ton of video
else,
clips. I have a ton of video clips.
Okay, that's cool. Video clip. So also the share screen. If I click on the share screen, it gives me options. I share screen. So when I share screen, at the very top it says entire screen. So you have to go over and click onto that actual screen that it shows after you hit entire screen, and then it says share. So I'm sharing my screen now.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I just use that procedure because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm still tech retarded. I still don't know what I'm doing.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
Listen, I've had a really rude awakening in the last month. I had some people sit me down, and I'm a stickler for the details because you can't just tell me something and I'm not going to ask questions and expect intelligent responses. And that's exactly what I got. I knew these individuals knew what they were talking about, and I knew it wasn't book knowledge. I knew it was by experience, and I learned about. I'm 51 years old, and I actually learned about how my body processes different types of foods, what it does with them, what it can do, what it can't do, what fat is, where it goes, why we have a daily stool under certain diets, but other diets we'll only stool maybe twice a week.
That's nasty, nasty, nasty stuff.
And I was explained all these things, and when I found out what the value animals bring with 4 stomachs and different type of digestive enzymes and what they do to plants to prepare them for the minerals for consumption and all and vitamins and the difference, I started the carnivore diet, and that was over like 8 days ago.
You're a stupid dumbass.
And I'm going to tell you now, that man doesn't know shit. He is given these books, he's given these scripts, he's told to read them, memorize them, and then go on the lecture circuit. That man didn't write any of those books. My mental acuity, it's off the chart.
You serious?
I'm multitasking every day. I'm doing more on a daily basis than I've done before. I wake up early in the morning, and I've already done more by 12 noon than most people do in a week. And now I'm not talking about just videos and all that. I'm all over the place. I'm getting things done. I'm moving. I'm helping people out. I'm moving merch. I'm just doing everything. And every single day, I have no loss of energy. I'm sleeping about 5, maybe 6 hours a night, but it's a very deep sleep. I don't dream, guys, so I don't have that lethargy. I've had 0 acid reflux, 0 indigestion, just no hiccups, no burping, none of that. But I don't really get sick often, and I'm in really good health. Don't take me any medicines whatsoever. I don't even like taking an ibuprofen or a pill.
He's lying.
And a carnivore diet isn't 100% just eating meat. It's if I'm eating a steak and my body is like, man, I really like about 3 or 4 green olives with that, I'm going to eat those green olives, but I'm not going to eat a bowl full. I'm going to eat 3 or 4. The other day I was eating eating a smoked sausage.
Why are you gay? You are gay.
And I was like, man, about 6 or 7 slices of pickle sure would. I'm talking about thin slices. I ate them, no conviction, no guilt. That's all. It's so minuscule, it doesn't change anything. The main thing is I'm not eating anything else.
How does that make sense? It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. So, you scratch your head like, how does that make any sense? Maybe it doesn't at all. Maybe it's just a thing on YouTube.
And my body is doing just fine. It's absolutely using that meat and everywhere it needs to be. And I know I've got some vegan and vegetarian listeners that are rolling over like, oh, Jason, you the devil now. I get it. But I know this.
I'm a thief. I'm a scammer. I'm a liar.
Every vegan and vegetarian that I have ever spent a lot of time around has more health issues than anybody I've ever seen. I can name some now in social media that you all know the names of on YouTube that promote veganism and vegetarianism, and they're sickly. They do not look healthy. They don't even behave healthy. So I don't know. I'm going on a tangent, but I'm just telling you that I'm a good old Southern boy, and I love my fried chicken. But yeah, when it comes to health and wellness, you know, I'm a pretty educated guy, but I'm educated in the avenues that I've pursued, my interests.
Well, no shit.
But when it came to diet, it literally took two people to sit me down and say, "Hey man, we need to have a serious conversation with you, man. You need to hear this." And they were looking out for me, and they did it. And one conversation woke me up. So I started digging and I started looking things up, and I was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe that the food pyramid was specifically designed to kill me."
Flashback.
Listen, I catch a lot of slack from people who hear about my diet, who hear about but you know what? I'm in absolute excellent physical condition at 49 years old because it's mental. And mentally, I know that every day I'm sweating out of my body the very things that don't need to be there. I know that my body can produce at will alone the necessary peptides that will destroy anything like free radicals that develop in my body and will be escorted out through my urine and my sweat because I'm a worker. I don't just sit on a computer all day long. I go on my property and work all the time. So I know what works for me because my physicality is a reflection of what's going on internally right here. And I'm strong, I'm athletic, and I don't fear anything. I don't worry about my health. I don't worry about doctors. I don't worry about any of that stuff.
End of flashback.
But in itself, one type of food, it might be bad and some good. But combined with a second and third type of food, what my body does is literally create a poison that's killing me.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done with that lifestyle, and I feel great.
That's exactly right, because everything we've been told is an absolute lie. And
shut up, bitch.
But if you're watching this and you want to know what's a really good sign around your health is how many times are you, which Jason mentioned, how many times are you eliminating a day? We should be eliminating between 2 to 4 times a day.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let you in on something. I am Israeli Mossad. You guys, I'm not making any of this up. You do know that, first of all, multiple times in the last 4.5 years of my channel, I have explained that I'm a CIA operative. This is my CIA handler. We live in a contract-based reality. And I wasn't referring to the maritime law. I wasn't referring to the sovereignty movement deal. I'm referring to how the construct deals with us. It lays terms out there all the time that we can either accept or deny or refuse. And this counter-offer phenomenon, I just did it. That's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard. I just did it. I'm going to do a video in the near future explaining to my community everything that happened, but you guys know that once you're CIA for life. I was basically attacked by YouTubers who had sick law enforcement me on for all kinds of BS, stupid BS. Even the U.S. Marshals took it seriously and arrested me. So this was all very recent, last few months.
I remember that. I remember you got arrested.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I went to court and they heard me out. I laid it all out there. It says this is the inception of the problem. These are the people. Here are the identities of the people that are involved. This is what they told law enforcement. This is what they bragged about online. Here's what they told the general public. I said this is what it really has to do with was Archaix has been attacked by competitors. The man is totally out of his mind, or he thinks you're a complete moron.
But this is like uncontrollable alcoholism at this point. Like what he's saying and doing is like, what the hell? I'm gonna fast forward again.
And whatever it was, jealousy or whatever, and they use law enforcement to do it. So they're essentially weaponizing the bench. They're weaponizing the court against me. And the court listened to me. Yeah, I had them spellbound. I'm talking about I was able to go in with the prosecutor, got it set up where I could go in there and talk to. Man, it was amazing. And they gave me an offer. I was hit with a 9-count indictment. And in one conversation, I eliminated 7 of those accounts. And 2 counts left were so petty and minor that I was offered 2 years probation. And I did exactly what you just said. They offered me 2 years probation, said, okay, you know what? None of this is really serious. We get it. You did kind of default on 2 things you were obligated to do, and you didn't do it. So you know what? This doesn't merit you going to prison or nothing like that. Let's just, and I told the court no. I carry myself as an alpha male and always will. And I offered something else.
I love it.
This is exactly, I'm going to do a whole video and tell everybody soon because I got exactly what I want. I was full of shit. I promise you that. And I'm going to tell you, everybody's going to know real soon. But I did exactly what you said. I was offered 2 years probation, and I told them no. And then I gave them all the reasons why 2 years probation is unacceptable for this, for what happened. And they asked me what would be acceptable, and I told them, and we entered an agreement.
What? The fuck? What? Like, what? Okay, there is no logic to what you are saying. There's no logic there. That's called stupidity.
I mean, it's not remarkable to me. I understand why people would be amazed when they first see it, but if you put it into its proper context, what have I been telling you guys from the inception of this channel?
This guy is fucking stupid.
Bonus stage. When the United States created the Department of Homeland Security, they created a head of Homeland Security that now sat in that seat instead of the president. Most people don't know this, but the president does not get briefed on these issues anymore. Presidents are just puppets. And as you can see, you know, we've got 2 buffoons up there, Kamala Harris, Biden, and I mean, I know there's a lot of people that support Trump. I voted for Trump because I believed that he was the right candidate. I was proud to vote. I was very patriotic in 2020. Hell, I voted for Trump. Listen, I like Trump 100%. I like Trump. I like his whole presidency was coolish. Everything went smooth here because he says the right things, but he's a buffoon too. That's Jason of Archaix right there.
And if you come, I want to see you because I want to host you, take you through my favorite part, which is the Peace Garden. The Peace Garden is over in Captain Cook area.
All right.
Yeah, and it's and then we go snorkeling at Honau now, which is the city of refuge, and it's with the best snorkeling spot. And we got to get some Shaka tacos. Shaka tacos.
I would have to fly to Hawaii because I spent my childhood with my dad in aviation. Cessnas, pipelines, Beechcraft, Bonanzas. Yeah, when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, my adopted dad used to take me all the time. I used to help him with the planes, and I used to do touch and goes. And I used to do the call sign. I still remember our call sign, N499 or 32 Delta. I used to call it for him all the time. And then the towers all knew me. I couldn't even disguise my voice. Boy, put your dad on that radio. So, so
that's awesome.
So I would have to fly to Hawaii because I may be a pretty brave guy in certain circumstances, but I've read too much. I have read too many Mariner logs. I've read too many HMS stories from Britain, all the old. Listen, there's krakens in that water. I'm not getting on a boat. I'm not going out there. I'm not doing that.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Yeah, I'm not going in that water. I just don't. Even at the beach, once that stuff hits about the mid-thigh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back on the sand. I'm just not doing
I don't know, Jason. You'd see the dolphins. Oh my gosh.
I don't care.
Anyway, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Listen, I'm going to tell you now. I'm a fucked up individual. I got anger management issues. I can't get ahead in life. I'm always falling behind. No matter how much money I make, I'm always broke. I'm the guy. Weird things happen to me. Everybody in my friends and family know I'm the guy that will decide to go swim out to the sandbar, and I'll discover a new species of shark just like that. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Well,
Hawaii might be beautiful, but I'm staying out that water. I don't fear anything. I don't worry about my health.
And the final thing, I got one final thing for this video, the icing on the cake. again.
This guy is fucking stupid.
Hit that outro.
Tartarian Truth. Tartarian Truth. Tartarian Truth. And I'll name him. I don't care if y'all look him up. Tartarian Truth. I've already blocked him on the channel, and he's not coming back. I don't care. I don't care how many apologies he gives.
One of the guys with old Tartarian Truth hating on me, huh? I know who he is.
Tartarian Truth. Shout out to Tartarian Truth. Tartarian Truth, one of my listen, if he was to be given a trophy, it's for diligence. It's almost as if he has a whole panel of people working for him that do nothing but go through my videos to find clips so he can put these videos together to say things I'm not even trying to convey. I'm going to have to say he's got a modicum of dark genius. And you know what? Hats off to you. Hats off to you, bro. This video's not about you, Tartarian Truth. Not even about you. And contrary to popular belief, I'm not even a hater.
All right. Enough of that